Welcome to everyone, guys. It's time for the Bulgarian Cowboy to speak, and not gonna be a very much of a long speak up today, as I must get back to work, so I'll be very swift, and I'll have to be very brief. So unfortunately, this BFL prediction will be just brief. I'm not going to cover amateur bouts. I'm only going to cover main card, professional bouts. So let's get this on. First fight that I'm going to cover is the fight between Ozhan Yeltsin and Vespa Bowman. Ozhan Yeltsin won a low professional MMA record, fighting out of Vancouver, British Columbia. He choked out Caleb Ermin, and this guy is pretty much skillful with submissions. He also holds some victories via decisions. Vespa Bowman, 0-2-0, 5'6", fighting out of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, LDP martial arts, not much of the most famous dojo. He should have fought Nick Gaeni, but that fight never came to fruition, lost to Ayman Zahabi via ankle lock, lost to Patrick Ward. From what I've seen, Yeltsin should have been the favorite here, so yeah, Yeltsin is minus 350. So I'm going to say Yeltsin to win for minus 350. That is my prediction number one. Yeltsin via submission. Additional prediction. Yeltsin via submission. So the next fight is that I'm gonna predict is going to be the match between Indrup Virk and Nigel Crosswell. Indrup Virk 1-1-0. Only 23 years of age, 5'10", out of Squamish, British Columbia, the Sound Martial Arts. Well, this guy, he has some serious dojo, He outworked Matt Dawson, lost to Austin Russell via submission, but in amateur circuit, he majority of his fights went to judges' scorecards of decision. His cardio pretty much rocks from what I've seen. I watched only that fight against Matt Dawson, and I've seen that his cardio was pretty much on point. Nigel Crosswell 0-1-0, the black line. I don't have much info about Nigel Crosswell out of Hamilton, Ontario. Lost to Pierre Tivirge via rear naked choke. TKO 47. Oh, the guy hasn't fought for 3 years. I don't know what's his current shape right now. Fought at amateur KOTC, King of the Cage. This guy had a very long amateur career, but the problem is he hasn't fought for a while, and Marina Morris also hasn't fought for a while, then she earned the victory. Indrup Virk should be a favorite. Virk to win for minus 295. This is more of a lucky pick, if you like to say it that way, more of a lucky pick on my end. I would rather call this one a lucky pick, as I don't know nothing about Nigel Crosswell, don't know much about the guy, so people say Vlad pick a side, fine. Bobby Poulter is going to meet Saeed Mirzai. Bobby Poulter, 3-0, 25 years of age, 6'1", 72 inches of reach, out of Parabellum MMA, Burlington, Ontario, Niagara top team. Jim's affiliations are Niagara top team. This guy has serious training partners. He defeated David Tarn, Bryce Gujon, and Kenan Kellar. He knows to choke people out. He knows to stop people. Good striking, good all-around game. This guy is an all-rounder and pretty much being undefeated now. Saeed Mirzai, Prince of Persia. Well, why his nickname is Prince of Persia. I mean, he trains out of Vancouver, British MMA. Fights out of Titan MMA. So many fights didn't come to fruition. So many fights were cancelled, man. Since the year 2019, the guy hasn't fought. And at Rise FC, choked out Killian Estes and destroyed Nicola Curry. Wow, also cancelled bout against Micah Brakefield. This guy had a great amateur career, but man, it lasts forever. Now he is a pro, 29 years of age, but his career lasts forever out of Vancouver. Current streak, 10 wins. That's a hard for prediction. Very much of a hard for prediction. Let me see the odds. I'm unsure of this one. The problem is I was just watching Bobby Poulter and Poulter versus Mirzai. Distance. My pick. If I must pick side, Polter for -210. That should be my pick if I must pick a side. So next one, Jonathan Broad is going to meet Mike McAloon. Jonathan Broad 200. He is fighting out of Delta, British Columbia. Oh, that is James Lynch's place. Whoa. He destroyed Kenny Pope and Dylan Schellenberg. Excellent striker, world-class striker. I've seen some of his fights. Mike the Devil's Advocate McCown 430. This is his favorite. 5'11", 72 inches of reach. Well, he's pretty much tall for a featherweight, pretty much ripped, but let's see the records. Well, he defeated John Nyan, he defeated Patrick Connors, outworked Jeff Dance. Oh, this guy has good submissions. Yeah, I see it. Mike McCallum has good submissions, so this might actually be a problem for Jonathan Broad. But as much as I've seen, he offered very, very much good takedown defense in his previous outings. So I hope against Mike McCallum that his takedown defense is going to be good, like Jonathan Broad. Looks to me like a guy who can really trade in the stand-up, but I'm kind of unsure about his ground game skills as he was able to keep the fight on the feet. So, Broad versus McCallum, not going the distance. That is my other pick, and Broad to win for -210. Yeah, you will say you're just picking favorites, but I really have no much, not much choice here. John Nyan then against Gagan Hill. John Nyan, 3-0, 5'9", out of Calgary, Alberta, Dynamic MMA. Dynamic MMA? Who's training there? Yeah, Christ Frank. I know. I've seen some. Name famous. Yeah, Christ Frank. He trains with Christ Frank. John Nyan, the Dragon, 5'9". He defeated Josh Kwiatkowski, Ryan Williams, and Ryan Moore, but lost to Radley Da Silva and Mike McAloon via submission, rear naked choke. Now he's going to meet Gagan Hill. Gagan Hill, 5'9", fighting out of British Columbia, Mamba Martial Arts Academy. He defeated Nick Gaeni. He defeated Ian King, Grant Gorzegner. He is actually very good in ground fighting, but against Lucas Neufeld, it seems he was slowing down in the later rounds, as much as I can say. Not sure though. I think this time I'm gonna fish for the upset. Yeah, this time I'm gonna fish for the upset. Nyan is the favorite. I'm saying Gagan Hill to win for +110. I just think he's going to have better chances to win this fight. That's how I believe it's going to happen. Just believe he's going to have better chances to win this fight, thanks to his better ground game, and also Nyan seemed to have a problem with excellent grapplers. So that's how I think. Radley Da Silva is gonna meet Mateo Fogel. Radley Snake Eyes Da Silva 210, 5'10", out of Vancouver, British Columbia. This guy choked out John Nyan, outworked Joe Pirotta, lost to Ben Jensen, but he's having a very hard opponent. Mateo Carapato Fogel, 5'20", 5'8", 71 inches of reach. This guy, many will say this guy is just a BJJ fighter. You are taking him too serious, etc. No, man. At CFFC, this guy choked out Garrett Armfield. Yeah, I know he lost to Damon Blackshear, but man, never underestimate this guy. I mean, against Xavier Alaoui, he lost to illegal upkick, so I can't even consider that a loss. Submission specialist, very, very good submission specialist against a guy with, let's say, fair submission knowledge, good striking, but if the fight gets dragged to the ground, Fogel wins. So, how are you, Kevin? Fogel wins, so I'd say Fogel to win for -275. Additional Fogel via submission. Yeah, I'm just gonna do one more. So, going live for UFC Preds. Yeah, just going live for UFC Preds tonight. Just this more fight. Must get back to work. Have a lot of work going on. Dario Sinagoga fighting out Darius Sinagoga is an Irish fighter. He is fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, and he defeated Zachary Powell, Craig Shintani, Justine Osborne, Aaron Bowles, Daniel Richard. Very, very dominant. The guy never guesses out. Gonna meet Kyron Cameron 5-1-0 out of Toronto, Ontario. He is a heavy favorite in this one, and the fact that Kyron Cameron lost to Dejan Kajic in 2021 tells me that he is not the greatest type of a fighter, because I consider Dejan Kajic an, average Joe. I don't consider him an elite level fighter. And this guy submitted Rafael Palmeque and Keenan Keller, but Darius Sinagoga submission defense simply rocks, which you've seen in majority of the fights. So I think Sinagoga wins this one, and interestingly, guess what? This is the main event at 155. This is a BFL interim lightweight championship, but I think Sinagoga gets this one. Unless something unpredictable happens, I think Sinagoga gonna win this one very, very much easily. Sinagoga is a heavy favorite, and yeah, I'm going with Sinagoga for -225. But also, if you want upset opportunity, yeah, no, I don't see upset coming here. No, Sinagoga for -225. I see Sinagoga winning this one. So, guys, thank you for following. I would stay more with you, but unfortunately, I don't have much time. I have to get back to work as I've got a lot of things going on right now. Catch you later. Tomorrow, catch you later. Later, we will talk about UFC predictions breakdown. Thank you so much for following, and catch you later, guys. You rock. Have a great day, everyone.